And here we are, it's time for Cheryl's retouch. We're going to show you how we protect her scalp and her hair from the bleach by using our Protect Base Cream and Stain Resistor. Okay, before we even start with the bleach, we first part the hair off and we're going to apply the Protect Base Cream right onto the scalp. And you put a line across there and simply push it onto the scalp. Take a 1/4 inch parting and do the exact same thing. You're going to go through the complete head form, all the way, every spot on the scalp. The scalp will be protected. You will know where you did not get it. That'll be the only place that your client will feel the chemistry that you put on there, whether it's a bleach or a color or a relaxer. Very simple, very going to go through each and every section just as I've been doing all throughout the head form, paying special attention to the hairline as well, where it is especially sensitive. Also notice that the body heat actually just melts it right onto the scalp, right onto the skin, creating a nice barrier. Okay, now you see that we've already got the Protect Base Cream. Anytime you're doing any kind of chemical service, it's always a good idea to protect the mid shaft and the ends. We like to use is a lot of spotlight shine. Work it through the mid shaft and the ends. Why? When you're doing hair color, you have to remember that though it may say ammonia free, most every color has ammonia, definitely has ammonia gas coming out. So that ammonia gas is releasing from the scalp. You want to make sure that your ends are protected and not absorbing that gas. That's what causes even more dryness for hair as you have monthly touch-ups. We're going to start our bleach application. Bleach must be applied very accurately and very perfectly. The retouch that we're doing today, her regrowth is a little larger than it should be. So what I'm going to actually do is apply right next to the line of demarcation first. Even though in those first 2 lines I put it right on the scalp to show, I want you to see that we're going to apply it to the mid shaft, not the mid shaft, but right up to the line of demarcation first. Why is that? Because there's no heat at that part. Then we're going to come back and reapply down towards the scalp. This also gives the bleach time to expand. Bleach always expands. So notice I'm not putting it exactly up into the line, but almost to that line. Keeping my nozzle very, very clean. Very small partings. Yes, it takes a long time. Now remember what we said about the ammonia? The ammonia gas is being released right now. So that gas is releasing and it's already affecting this part that's been bleached before. So that's why we put the spotlight shine throughout the strand to help protect it. So obviously it's not something you could do for yourself, and it's really not something that just anyone can do. So you have to take time and apply very, very carefully. Protect Base Cream is appropriate for all chemical services that involve hair color and relaxers, which you can find out about in some of our other videos specifically for those. But the rules are basically the same. Protect the scalp, apply very accurately and methodically until you create a nice layer of color, or in this case, bleach. Days. We've come in here and we've gone over the cool zone of the regrowth up to the line of demarcation. Now we're going to go back. Notice we've worked very, very neatly. Now I'm going to go right back and I'm going to apply back to the scalp into the areas that have not had bleach up until now. We're doing this in this case because we waited 4 weeks, so her regrowth is really large. It should be only 1/8 of an inch. Okay, we have now filled in all the area at the scalp. Now we're just going to go back with our comb. Notice how in the time that it took for me to apply to the complete head, where I was filling it in, it is now expanded up to that line of demarcation just perfect. Be sure that all areas are covered equally. And I'll just use my comb ever so slightly to push that up to that very accurate line of demarcation. You can see through the bleach right now that the scalp area has already caught up with that very short timing because of the heat that's coming from the scalp. Accelerates the action of the bleach and or hair color, whatever you're using. This is why we use the Protect Base Cream. Not only protects the scalp, but it also helps to create a buffering system on the hair so that you can reduce breakage, which is very common in bleach applications. And after shampooing with Transfix, conditioning with Romance, we have to put Virginity in to restore this hair back to its natural feeling.